Welcome to your video today, and before we just dive straight into the value, I want to introduce myself. My name is Daniel Perron, and I'm a mental game expert here at Boldness.com, also the founder of Boldness.com, and I wanted to congratulate you today for the action that you took by watching this video. I mean, there's so many ways that you could have got to this page, but all that matters is that you're here now, you're dialed in, you have a journal in front of you. If you don't, suggest you bring one out, because we're going to be going over a lot of value for today, over 20 key points that will help you kind of re-engineer and reconstruct your brain in order to have better confidence and more boldness in your life. All right, so let's dive straight into the value for today. What is confidence? All right, first of all, the best example that I could give on how to strengthen your confidence muscle is that it is a muscle. That's all it is. If you could do one rep in the gym, you could do another rep. If a dog could bark once, it could bark again. It could bark a third, it could bark a fifth, it could bark 1,000,000 times if it could do once. And you'd be lying to me, and I know this for a fact, you'd be lying to me right now if you were to tell me that you've never had a moment of confidence in your life. All of us, whether it's on a scale of 1 or a scale of 10, have been super confident at some point in your life. So take a moment right now, pause this video, and rate yourself as 1 being the lowest, like no confidence, and 10 being super confident. Whatever your score was, just know that it could go from a 2 to a 10, it could go from a 9 to a 10, it could go from a 1 to a 4. It all really depends on one thing, and that one thing is you. Your will, your determination, your open mind, and accepting all this information and taking action on it as soon as you learn it. Alright? So it's funny to me because at a job that I used to work at, there was this lizard that always would walk on like the top floor, and we would see it shedding its skin at least once a week. And I saw this lizard shed its skin 15 times, and from a close up and even from a distance, it's just not the most pleasant thing to watch. Alright, unless you're into that sort of thing, which is perfectly normal, not judging, no judgment zone over here. Alright, so we were watching this lizard shed its skin, and I never understood it. For me, it was just its process. It was like it's defecating type of thing. So I realized that my friend told me, actually, that when a lizard sheds its skin, when a snake sheds its skin, it kind of releases its old version of itself, kind of. Are you following? So if a snake doesn't shed its skin, it dies. This is so key. If you and I do not step into growth and continue to work on ourselves and work on our potential and work on our confidence and our boldness and the person that we want to be, we literally die. You're either growing or you're slowly dying. We have to shed this old version of ourselves. So take a moment right now in your journal, write down, I commit to shedding my old skin and becoming a not you version of you. That is the only way for you to really build up that confidence and boldness muscle. Become a new version of yourself. Shed your old self-identity and to step into the new you. Whatever you wrote it down, if you did write it down, congratulations. If you didn't, cool, it doesn't matter. Remember, if you want to really take advantage of this program and to propel your level of confidence and boldness, you're going to have to do these exercises. If you don't want to, it's up to you. It depends on the results that you want to have after doing this video. Alright, so a recent Google search actually told me that there's over 7 billion, 7.3 or some crazy number of people on this planet. 7 billion, alright? And the funny twist to that is that every single person is unique. Alright? No two people are exactly similar. Like, no two people are exactly the same. Everyone's similar in some way or show. Like, I might be similar to someone that's living in Asia or something like that. But like, no two people are exactly the same. We're all unique. We all have a certain purpose, a certain passion, a certain mission that we have in life. Alright? It's up to us to determine whether we kind of fulfill our destiny and take action and make our dreams into a reality and our purpose into reality. It depends on us. But we all have this sense of purpose. Alright? So, using this purpose and using all this motivation you can make a difference in one person, or you can make a difference in millions of people's lives, right? You could actually make a difference. So key, like this is so important, that if you are not fulfilling your destiny and like working towards unleashing your purpose and to becoming the best version of yourself moment to moment, you're not making a difference. And when you're not making a difference in someone else's life that you're supposed to and that you could and you're able to, you're doing them a disservice. You're being selfish if you don't work on yourself and you don't become confident. Why become confident? Because the confidence is the key to the door that will unlock your purpose and your dream. In order to make your dreams into reality, you have to have the self-trust and confidence. Talking about self-trust, what does confidence really mean? Confidence, literally, the definition is intense trust within yourself. Intense trust. All right? Let that simmer down. Let that kind of come into your subconscious for a moment. So this intense trust within yourself, it's funny because it reminds me of this situation. Let me just kind of show you that what having confidence in someone and self-confidence actually means. The version of confidence that no one really tells you, so just like listen in real quick, is that I was supposed to meet someone at Starbucks last week, and we said 8 o'clock, we planned it, text message, call, 8 o'clock comes, I'm there, I'm sitting down, 8:05, 8:10, 8:20, he's not there, 8:30 comes, he finally comes, apologizes, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, there was traffic, there was this, and it's cool, I could have waited there for hours, it doesn't matter to me, right? But the whole idea is that he said he was going to do something, and he didn't come through, right? So next week, we had a great conversation, everything went amazing, and then we planned to have a similar kind of mastermind group at Starbucks the following week at the same time. What happens? 8:05 comes, 8:10 comes, 8:30, and he comes late again. All right, fast forward this a little bit. How do you think, should I trust him to come in on time? Should I trust his word that he will come in on time the following time or the next time I see him? Or if he says he's going to do something, should I trust him? No, because he said something and he didn't follow up both times. He cut the string between the trust. I can't have confidence in him if he's not following through with what he says. Self-confidence, confidence in yourself, means you have to trust yourself. You have to live with integrity. This is so important. Integrity means doing what you set out to do, doing what you set out to do to the best of your abilities. If you say you're going to wake up at 5 a.m., you do it, whether you feel like it or not. This goes hands in hand with willpower. Doing the things that you want, whether you feel like it or not, is one of the most important and key distinctions whether you will achieve the success that you're destined for. Take a moment to actually listen to what I'm talking about. That self-confidence is just trusting yourself, doing what you said you're going to do. It's that key. It's that simple. All right? The most confident time you'll ever be in your life is when you're following through with what you said you're going to do. When you trust yourself fully. If you can't love yourself, don't expect anyone else to love you. If you don't trust yourself, don't expect anyone else to trust you. If you're not your own fan, don't expect anyone else to be your own fan. These are kind of 3 Bold Wolves maxims that we go over here at the HQ pretty much daily. All right, so let's get into the next point number 6. Big idea number 6 going through your head. You excited? I know I am. So, what is the difference between like the super confident guy, and you know who I'm talking about, and the not so confident guy? Like what separates the two? How is this person confident and this person not? So let me tell you. A confident person is nothing more than just a person that has more confident moments. Oh, so simple, but it's not. Because a confident person, what makes him confident is that like at this moment right now, he does something with confidence. And he does another confident. And he just has such a series of confident moments, confident actions, that his confidence becomes a habit. And when you have a habit, you don't have to think about anything. It just becomes your reality. When you're hit with a choice that you could either take the +1 decision into confidence or the -1 into mediocrity, and you choose the +1, and you make that +1 decision a habit, and when you don't even have to think about it, you already choose, all right, let me do the confident thing. All right, let me take some bold action right now. It becomes a habit. Just think how amazing your life will be. So in order to become confident and bold and live with certainty, you just need more moment-to-moment actions. And over time, you will become that version of yourself. All right? So moment-to-moment actions creates the confident habit. And a confident habit is what separates a confident guy and a not-so-confident guy. You don't want to be over here. It's not Bold Wolves material. And I know which decision you're going to make. And I know it very clearly. I'm pretty sure it's over here. I mean, you're watching this video right now. So point number 8, big idea number 8 is, see this circle over here? I know what you're thinking. I have really great handwriting. So this CZ is your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is where kind of like, it's the old snake. It's the old version of you. It's where you go to die. If you're living over here, you're dying. You have to be living over here, slightly above the line that separates your confidence and your growth. By living in this area, outside of your comfort zone, you're growing. By going a little bit, not too much. I mean, every now and then go on the crazy adventure, but by just going a little bit above your comfort zone is what triggers the flow state, what triggers getting into the zone, what triggers your peak performances. So not only is this so incredibly important to live a confident and bold life, it also allows you to have the most amazing moments in your life. All right? Okay. So let's go to big idea number 9. Emerson, such a badass. Bold Wolves founder from who knows. So amazing. If you haven't checked out his essays on self-reliance and some other ones, highly suggest you do. Incredible. I wrote blog posts about him, videos about him, so important. And he has this one quote which is just like so empowering. And he says that, I think he says it 7 times actually, that always do the thing that you fear. Always. And fear evaporates. Alright? So he pretty much says that if you feel fear, do it. Whatever is triggering that pain, whatever is triggering that fear, do that thing and the fear disappears. It's so important. Because someone that lives a bold lifestyle, someone that's part of Bold Wolves and is part of the wolf pack and part of all the ideals that we demonstrate in our vision, in our lifestyle, in our mission, is living moment to moment, like we just talked about, through confident, bold actions, and is always attacking his fears at every single moment. Alright? Excitement. What is fear anyways? Fear is excitement without the breath. So when you're feeling fear, you know what you want to do to just stop that fear? You just take a deep breath. It recenters you and it makes the fear into excitement. Fear and excitement equals let's go. Let's dominate our path. Let's achieve the success that we're destined to kind of create. Alright? So, one really funny and great quote from Dave Ramsey. He wrote the book Entre Leadership. And he talks about how, not butchering the quote, but he says that pretty much a person that doesn't fail is a person that works for him. Alright? The most successful people in the world are the people that failed the most. Okay? It's that simple. It's that simple. Michael Jordan is only the best in the world because he missed so many game-winning shots, because he missed this, because he failed at this, and it only made him stronger. Osho, one of the most amazing spiritual teachers that I've ever really practiced and read about, I highly suggest you check out all his books on freedom and courage, especially in relation to boldness. Talks about how in life we're hit with kind of like boulders that are blocking our path to success. So like, here's the road to success, and there's like this giant boulder right here. In order for us to achieve our success, which is, it's on our road, it's like we're destined to go to it, we have to make these boulders and these potential problems and challenges and fears into stepping stones. And the only way to achieve our success, which is on the other side, is to make our problems and fears into stepping stones. Alright? The key to your dreams is to run at your fears, love your pain, leave your comfort zone. Love your pain, face your fears, and leave your comfort zone. And one more time. Love your pain, face your fears, and leave your comfort zone. Alright? Say it a fourth time, but I won't. This is the 13th big idea that we're going to be talking about is like a little paradigm mindset shift that is super, super key, and it's the for you versus at you principle. Where a lot of victim mentality people, which is not confidence, you can't be confident if you're a victim. It just doesn't make sense. So the mentality is this. It's that life is happening for your benefit. Everything that is happening is for your benefit. The universe is a friendly place. It's always looking out for you. Whether you see it in the short run or not. Whether you get in an accident, you're like, oh, fuck. You have to see the bright side of it and just know that everything is happening for your benefit. Every problem, every obstacle, every boulder that's in your pathway, you have to understand that and look at it. Just look at every one of these boulders and be like, how can I use this as an opportunity to grow? This is so key. And life is not happening at you. Life is not happening to you. Life is happening for your benefit. So really dial this mindset in, and I'll see you in idea number 15.